Hello, everybody. It is I. Hello. I am hosting today. It's me. Guys, I'm in charge of the Darkly stream this week, kind of, in the way where I own the game and no one else does. Also, coincidentally, the Monster Mom is hosting Monster Prom. So I'm kind of like everyone's, what are they called? Not chaperone, thank you. I was about to say escorts, and that's the wrong word. Some ploops just subscribed to the tier 1 sub for the 9th month in a row. Lambie Ramby asks if I've slept. I have not. Listen, it's been a long week. Anyway, today I am joined by, Brian, Emily, Jacob. It's the Game Ghost. And also, oh guys, guess what? I didn't have desktop audio live. I knew I was gonna mess up one thing, and this was it. I did sound crazy. Okay.
Julia, how could you have done this? I did the whole gaming ghost bit and no one heard it.
Jacob was the gaming ghost for a while, and
This is so fucked up.
pranked. I did it.
Hey,
we got a tier 1 sub from the Real Gay Alien for the 9th month
Thank
in a
you,
row.
Real Gay Alien.
Yeah, so anyway, so today I'm joined by, Brian.
Hello.
And Emily.
Hi.
And Jacob / Gaming Ghost.
I'm not doing the fucking thing again.
And special guest.
It was so good. It was so good.
Special guest Nathan Yaffe.
Ooh, it's me, the other gaming ghost.
Oh my god, it's so haunted today.
If Jacob's not gonna do it, I'll do it.
2 full hours of 2 game ghosts. This bit
I'm
is
the
funny
game
to
ghost.
everyone.
He's
Your
the game
half hour.
ghost.
Oh, I'm the game ghost. Woo. Oh, spooky.
Guys, I knew I was gonna mess up one thing today, and this was it. That was it. It was the audio.
I mean, if that's it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, all things considered.
Julia
I also-
allows herself to mess up exactly one thing per day.
Yeah. That was my allotment. Okay, cool. So today we're playing Monster Prom, as I said before, because everyone could hear me and literally no one else.
I should retweet this.
Yes, you should.
Oh my god, you should.
Hey, also, if you're in the chat room right now, tweet that you're hanging out and watching this.
Yeah. Also, if you want
let
to,
everyone
tweet
know
at
how much
Brian
fun
your
you're
bad
having.
prom stories. as
Tweet me
Brian-
all. No, tweet. No, tell us your prom stories in the chat room. I want to hear if something weird happened to your prom, if you had a bad prom date, and if you have a bad prom picture, tweet at Brian as a goblin right fucking now. Tweet it to me. Fucking do it.
He craves it. He needs it.
I need it.
Also, guys, I'm, you know, people who are playing with me on this thing, I just shared my screen with you. It's attempting to load.
Yeah, I see it. I see it loading up.
So we'll see how
hopefully
that goes.
Pops in here in a second.
I want to see if there's any settings that would help you guys, but I don't think so.
We did test this beforehand, so if it doesn't work now, that would be a real tragedy.
I can see it on the stream, but
Yeah, I mean, that would be difficult because there would be a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it would be good. I'm just saying it was an option.
I do hear the game.
You do hear the game. What if I
do hear the game.
What if I just do the window, and then you guys won't get the audio, but you don't need audio?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. So while we're waiting for this to load up on our end, Ploops thinks someone had a seizure at her prom, otherwise nothing extraordinary. She stole a guy's hat and tried not to dance. Mix Crappy
there we are.
went in a school bus. Yes, we can see the game now.
Cool, you just aren't going to get audio. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's all good.
Okay. Cool. Are there, oh, sorry, Brian,
No.
I think I interrupted you, or you were interrupted during a story read.
Mix Crappy went to prom in a school bus. Can I ask real fast, how were all of your guys' proms? Like, what was your deal with your prom? Did you like it? Did you go?
Are you asking us or the chat?
I'm asking us amongst
Yeah.
ourselves.
You could tell if you could see Brian.
I did
making
face,
very sincere eye contact with me and Emily.
I did face the people in my house right now.
I didn't go to any of my proms, so there's my boring story.
Do you wish you did, or was it like not a thing?
It just, I wasn't super into the idea of doing it at the time, and I don't blame myself.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
fair.
I got to go to 2 proms because my girlfriend at the time went to a different school, and my school's after prom was just at my school, and their school's after prom was at Dave & Buster's.
Whoa!
Wow!
And that was the best part. I think everything else I thought was fine at the time and would be embarrassed about now.
Sure.
But the Dave & Buster's, I think, was just a good time.
Hell
That
yeah.
sounds great. Emily?
My prom was at the Science Museum, which was very cool, but I
Nerd
also...
alert!
Oh my god. Well, yes, because I didn't have a date. My 2 best friends had dates, and we wanted to go. I fully fifth wheeled. You can go to my Twitter and see a picture of me fifth wheeling. That's about it. I drove my mom's minivan to prom,
Fancy.
and yeah, made out with a kid in my class, but that's it.
Oh, hell yeah.
One real fast before we get started. One real fast embarrassing prom story.
Oh, great.
So 16-year-old Brian, I went to my girlfriend at the time's prom. I did not go to my own. So my girlfriend was a senior, I was a junior. I went to her senior prom. And 16-year-old Brian maybe didn't wasn't all about the party at the time. 29-year-old Brian fucking loves to party. 16-year-old Brian, not so much. So my girlfriend, my prom date, wanted to dance, and 16-year-old Brian will fucking play that game. 29-year-old Brian will fucking tear that shit up, but 16-year-old Brian, not so much.
Was your high school dance floor just a bunch of teens humping each other?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, not just, I just did the worst thing I possibly could have, which is I went out onto the dance floor with her, and I just stood there while she danced.
No, Brian.
Dude, it's as bad as it sounds.
I wish I hadn't heard this story. I'm sad.
Well,
Because I feel that so fucking much,
It's
dude.
so bad.
I'm now less attracted to you.
You should be.
like hands in your pocket stand, like just
Yeah,
near-
my hands almost definitely were in my
Okay,
pockets.
great.
It's and like
Furrowed brow.
if you go, Harris is like, you didn't even bop. I did not even bop, and it's like, had I wanted to be less noticed, I should have at least swayed or moved my arms a little. Then I would have blended in. Better than various jocks clapping my shoulders, going, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh,
Brian, that's rough, man.
That is rough.
I love various jocks. Like this happened.
this happened multiple fucking
You
times.
were so conspicuous that.
Chloe says 16-year-old Brian is officially the worst, and I agree. Mystical Twistical says Brian ...
Can we play this game so I can stop
we
being
should
sad?
play this game.
Here's a little tidbit to my prom story. My prom story is very boring. I went with my childhood best friend to mine, and then I went to his, and that was fine. But I drove to mine, which was on Long Beach, Long Island, in my Nova. So picture like 17, 18-year-old me in this big honkin' yellow car down the beach to Long Island. And that was the coolest part. The rest of it was very boring. That's it. That's all I got for you.
That's the whole story, huh?
That's it.
I love a honking yellow car.
And then
Were
I
you
went to a diner
were you honking?
afterwards.
Were you honking the horn?
I
The
was,
whole-
and then I went to a Long Island diner with some friends, and I had some pancakes, and I went home and went to bed. I'm very
Nighttime-
boring. If
Nighttime pancakes.
A thrilling evening.
yeah, it was like 2 a.m. pancakes. It's fine. I'm a very boring person. All right, let's get in here.
Let's game, guys.
Nathan-
I'm
So
the gaming
excited.
ghost, and I have to game or else I can never come back to life.
You're not the gaming ghost.
Gaming.
It's the gaming ghost.
Gaming ghost.
Oh, gaming, please.
Nathan, you have
I
been
love you,
assigned a
Gabe.
character because you were not
okay.
here when we were testing, and we
Right.
all chose ones ahead of time.
Cool.
Also,
Oh, Real Gay Alien tweeted me a bad prom picture.
oh my god.
Are you gonna tell me?
Yes.
I don't know what this game is.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
very
show
easy.
you. Yeah, we'll go through it.
Oh,
So
they're dabbing.
Oh no! You went to prom when dabs were a thing, you child.
Yeah, there aren't any pictures of me dabbing because I didn't know about it. But there would have been.
There is a picture of Julia dabbing
there is.
Oh,
for a
yeah.
droppy episode we did.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah.
the internet.
Real Gay Alien just tweeted me a very nice picture and said, "We took your advice to actually dance after you told us the story of yours and have fun and not care. Me and the guy in the middle and Zilok on the right. I was angry about someone adding the other kid. I'm glad you had a good time."
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good prom story.
That's a good prom story.
So
We gotta mix them up. Yes, Julia, go.
the
Yeah,
way
if I don't
that
start
monster.
gaming, I'm gonna scream.
Are we done?
Julia, stop being polite to us and just start the game.
And
Well-
start being real.
I want to explain to the chat how Monster Prom works because not everyone has seen it. So the way that this is going to work, because I own the game and no one else does. So they're going to tell me, basically everyone's going to pick a character, or we all have picked a character already. Nathan's been assigned a character because there's only one left. Nathan's going to be a zombie boy.
Of course.
So it's basically you are trying to date one person through it, and you can screw over your friends and whatever anyone picks for their dialogue, I will, obviously choose that option for them. You can screw over your friends, you can help your friends, and basically just by the end of it, your goal is to date that person. So there's also like stats and stuff you'll see as we go. Like it goes to, you can either like earn money or improve like certain skills or whatever that you'll need for whatever, for whoever you're wooing. They want like, that stat. So so we're gonna jump into it. We want to do full game, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna do full game. Who would like to be the narrator?
Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our life. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were at Monster Prom.
So I am obviously going to be the proper dressed shadow boy.
Yeah.
Because
it
look
is
at
like an
him.
embodiment of Julia.
It's me. I'm going to name it me just for clarity.
Sure. That's probably a good idea.
That makes
Just so
sense.
that people remember who we are.
I think that's
Yeah.
the best idea.
I'll keep it. I'll
like-
stay
I
a
like
he.
Like the little smiley worm coming up off his shoulder.
Put
Thank
me
you.
in, coach.
This is Jacob.
Oh,
Always
yeah,
flame girl.
of course.
Can I actually type this? Oh my god, I can.
Make me all caps too if you're all caps.
That's true. We can all yell
Jacob!
our names.
Yeah.
Jacob! Do you want to stay a she or you want to be a he?
Yeah. Keep me as she.
Okay. This is Nathan.
Oh wait, I'm a player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All caps, Julia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nathan, you're gonna be a boy.
I'm
A
a
zombie boy!
I'm the zombie boy. That's exactly what I looked like in high school.
He kind of has your hair, where it goes
Yeah, he
up
does.
and
He
then
has,
goes
like,
back down.
The swoopy hair.
Yeah.
Nathan, would you like to stay a he, or would you like
Yes,
to be
please.
a she?
Yeah.
Okay. And this...
So Emily and I are going to be a team. We would like to be named Bremily.
Nice.
okay.
Dr. Emily Bremily, if that's possible.
Does that
Just
fit?
Bremily is fine.
I
know
can
that-
see if...
Dr. Bremily.
Dr. Brebely is fine.
Hold on.
What's your doctorate in?
Being a
Pokemon.
monster. Oh.
Right.
Alright. And would you like to be a he, a she, or a they?
They should be a they, clearly.
We are a they.
Okay.
Sweet.
Here we go. There's our cast of characters.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom!
It was the best.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Were you intentionally doing the narrator voice from Monster Mash?
I should have been.
Because you were a little bit.
Hell yeah. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was genocidal.
There's your
Damien
boy,
LeVay,
Jacob.
21,
My
A
boy.
a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Here,
held
here is actually Nathan. There he is.
Oh,
Aw.
oh, yeah.
Somehow, 21, all too old for high school, a werewolf
That is
athlete
true.
who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
And by actually Nathan, I mean, look at that beardo. To be clear, and this is
not
actually
red enough.
probably me.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he is truly a lovable dork.
Next
Yeah, it's a
is
little
my girl.
Chloe says they so old it's okay to fuck. Polygeist 22 question mark, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
My
Like
girl!
that jerk.
Okay, BRB changing my Twitter bio to Party Ghost.
And Vera Oberlin 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
What school is this with all these 20-year-olds?
It's monster school, you fool.
Lol Crit Rocket says, not monstery enough, where's my thick daddy predator? Agreed. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and to conquer their heart.
I bet we're gonna all do great.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Oh, that rhymed.
Start boning.
Nice, dude.
Teen Wolf Magazine.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Nice.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw you a bunch of absurd questions to you and turn your answers into character stats. Into
we
your character stats.
Can we just
You got
appreciate
me.
this Caldwell shark in the top right?
Yeah,
Oh my
that shark
God.
is so Caldwell.
I hate it.
Yeah.
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
I love stats. Is there a stat for loving stats? Because
Let's
that should be my
start!
highest stat.
Brian, if you ever need to tap out of narrating,
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
alternate.
you wish you were raised by. Oh, this is a question for me. So my options are a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies in Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Or a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. I mean, it has to be this. I have to be the wolves. The wolves.
Role model and wolves.
Role model and wolves.
Yeah.
Right? That's the... Yeah. I'm choosing it.
Yeah.
Jacob, what would you like?
Julia, I think you know what I'd like.
Is it the fire?
Yeah, it's the fire.
Okay.
That makes
Nathan?
sense. I mean, let's see.
Lily?
I mean, I do like mysterious old men thing, and it hasn't been chosen yet. So let's
You
go.
want to do that?
Let's go with
Okay.
it.
Dr.
Rad
Brimley.
DJing, no fucking question. I don't know what Nathan's situation was all about, but rad fucking DJing.
What? No.
What?
No.
Fine, whatever you want.
You have to consensus, guys. You're playing.
You're a
as,
team.
You
Yeah.
must
Wolves.
become as one.
Fine,
Wolves.
fine. The wolves are fine. Well, we choose wolves.
Wolves it is. So
Way to
wealthy.
yes and me, Emily.
Which is the coolest mythological creature? First option is the invisible hand of the free market. Or, this weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? Or, a sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party, and she wraps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, and she wraps the riddles. I mean, I have to do this one. This is the most me answer.
Yeah.
Is the weird creature I drew when I was 6. So there we go. Jacob?
I'm going same one.
Alright. Nathan?
I mean, we're all illustrators, so
Yeah.
yeah. I think you gotta.
Dr. Bremley.
6.
Is that a
Turns up
consensus
rap.
answer?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
He doesn't want to engage anymore.
I get the next one.
You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? His friendship. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes.
That's how genies work. If you drink and then you gain their power.
Chug them down.
Or a rainbow that you can eat. Or him to not be so clinched. Genie and wishes.
Cliched.
Yeah, sorry.
Not
Just for the
clinch.
record, Lily is now in our cat's litter box.
Oh, is
Freaking
that what she's
phenomenal.
doing?
Lily's a giant weirdo.
Genie and wishes, so mainstream. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes, or infinite confetti. What would I do?
Follow your heart, Julia.
I'd probably try to negotiate. Jacob?
I think
just-
I'm gonna go for his friendship, because being friends with a genie seems like it's got long-term benefits.
That is true. Let's see that. Nathan?
Yeah, you know I'm going for his friendship. I love friendship.
Almost as much as stats.
Yeah.
Dr. Bremley?
I wish for a dog and a cat shit.
Nice.
Uh,
Or
yeah, friendship.
whatever you pick.
friendship.
Friendship. Oh.
All right, we got to see which monsters we're each gonna go for. Got to figure it all out.
All right.
All right, I'm up. So my stats here, as you can see, all of our stats are on the right here. I'm the
Okay.
first one. Jacob is the red/second one. Nathan, you are the third one / the green one, and Dr. Bremley, you are the final one / the blue one.
Of course, charm is my lowest. I'm very smart and fun.
My
I
charm
think
is
you're very
also very
charming,
low.
My charm is the lowest.
None
Wait,
of
no,
us
it's
are
not.
charming
No, it's not.
motherfuckers.
Me and Nathan have the lowest charm.
Nice.
Yeah, that tracks.
What? Oh, I just have less fun and more money than Nathan. I was gonna say, our stats are like 1-to-1.
Chat's asking for our stats because the pictures in the corner of the screen are covering them. Our smarts are 6, boldness 5, creativity 4, charm 4, fun 7, money 7. Actually,
we,
aside
get
from
rid of the
money, I
pictures?
think ours checked out.
Yeah.
Should we move the pictures so people can see?
I think it's fine.
That's the only spot that I could find where we could
It's-
still read the dialogue and still
I
see
don't
all the
think it's
options.
All
I
right.
think it's okay.
So I'm sorry about that, but that's the only thing that's ever gonna get covered is that one little box.
Yeah, I don't think it's that
I
important.
think we're gonna be great.
All right, so what are my
Be friends with
stats?
a genie now.
Hey, wow,
Uh,
be humble, Nathan.
I want to be friends with a genie. That's
So
just what I want now.
what do I want to do? Class. I could go to the library. My smarts are pretty high. I could work on my charm, I guess.
Is going to the place with the symbol on it what ups that symbol
Yes.
Yes.
more? And what is the strategy? Do you want to stack one, or do you want to be sort of all around?
You
It doesn't
basically,
fucking matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But if you're aiming for one specific person, go for what they like.
Yeah,
How do
different
we-
characters. Well, when you start talking to characters, you'll start to learn what they like
When do we find out who we want to like?
when you
Us.
talk to them.
Like in
Oh.
real life.
I see.
You meet them and see if you want to date them.
Okay.
So,
Emily and I have one goal, and it's to be someone's romantic rival.
I'm gonna go to the gym. I think.
Hit
should
the gym.
Should I go to the gym?
Go
At
to
our
the gym.
last playthrough, I didn't go to the gym. So, oh, look at me. Brian, would you still
That
like
day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
That answered my question.
Yeah. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You are clearly a natural-born leader.
Nice.
You gain +2 charm.
Nice.
Oh, the charm goes up.
Who's here?
You see Miranda away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
All right, so now we got to determine who wants to voice who.
All right, that snake girl is real hot.
Who wants to voice Vera?
I could
I'll
voice
do
her.
it.
Okay, Nathan, voice Vera.
This is this person talking right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what is crowd surfs? That's,
I think you'll find out.
okay. Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Julia.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
That's an Emily right there for sure.
Emily, would you like to be her?
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself.
You guys are missing the voices that they do, because they do little, like, things, but she was just singing a little bit. It was very cute.
She's real cute.
But now, thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty. Royalty.
And get richer off it. Oh yeah, I should.
I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit them from the right locations.
Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one,
Nice.
it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives.
But why not start with the easily managed place? Julia, what do you think?
I love hearing Nathan be so rude and snotty.
I know!
It's so unlike him.
Oh, Christ, I have to pick. Who? She's a business lady. What's her deal? Is she just a snot? She's like high maintenance,
she's royalty.
right? Yeah, she's like high maintenance. High maintenance or a lady that... Yeah, that's her. Okay, I'm going for Snake Lady.
Should we read out the options out loud?
Yes, so the first option is Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at Leather Daddy Convention? Or Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor.
Wow.
Nice.
Too real.
A lot of love right now for rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. This makes sense to me.
Oh, not bad.
Ooh, I
So
like
smart.
that quite a bit.
She just said, ooh, so smart. It was very weird.
Oh, excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited...
Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission. Guaranteed dress code. Come as you are.
Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next Leather Daddy convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier.
The serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve. So.
Did I just get a blazer? Or was I all...
Yeah, you changed clothes.
And, as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leatherware that's making almost as much as crowd surfs in the first place.
That has been...
It's a win-win-win
amazing.
situation. And don't worry, Julia, I won't ask how you know so much about the fish.
I hate
what
that
the
my
fuck
name
is
is in
game?
this.
What the fuck is this game?
Oh, you are in for a treat, Brian. It is so good. I hate that it says my name in it. This is a bad decision.
Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money. She earned, and you gain +1 smarts!
It's all about the money, money, money.
Let's do this.
Jacob!
Oh, it's Jacob's turn, baby. Okay.
So it doesn't tell you right away who you're trying to woo. Like you find that out as you go.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you-
like
you
they're in
determine
different
it.
rooms.
You choose it.
You pick.
Yeah.
you pick who you like.
So you'll
I see.
find different people in different rooms, and then you can pick who you want to be with.
Gotcha.
I think I want to go. How do we bring up the what each thing gives you?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
people in the chat, stop asking me about fetish communities.
So what's everyone's
there we
favorite
go.
fetish community? Julia, you start.
I think I want to up my fun. So
Okay.
send me to the outdoor, the tree.
The tree?
Sparkle tree. Send me to
Sparkle
Sparkle Tree.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality. But who cares? It's a rad party.
Also, sorry people in the Twitch stream if Brian keeps cutting out. It's something that just happens from Discord, and we're not really sure why or how to fix
Oh
it.
no, is that
but
happening still?
No, that's just how Brian talks.
it's very occasionally, like, just one word will get cut.
Ah, that sucks.
But yeah, he's just reading out the narration that's on screen, so, but again, sorry about that.
Hopefully it'll clear up as we go.
I love the background art in this.
It's so
All
good.
of the art is so phenomenal.
Yeah, the art is incredible in this.
You gain +2 fun.
Woo!
Who's here?
You notice
Liam and
Liam
Scott.
and Scott having a discussion. Scott looks confused, and Liam looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument.
Lame.
I guess I'll go. I did Scott last time, so maybe I'll do Liam this time.
Okay.
Look, not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and passé.
Was I Scott last time?
I was Scott last time.
I'll be Scott.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't care? But you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. Plus, don't you want to be like a professional magnetic ibuprofen?
Mimetic influencer. Try to keep up.
Look at his face. Look at Scott's face.
Scott's face is my favorite.
It's so good.
That's great.
But how does one of those guys earn money?
Mimetic influencers don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital.
Oh, okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost?
I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey, you, could you explain to this cretin why my career path is objectively the best?
Yeah, and also, could you explain what a cretin is? So the
All
options are, Liam means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you think designs all those sports jerseys? Or, actually, I think sports is the best career. I mean, how far can a mimetic influencer throw a football, huh?
Man, I was considering maybe going for Liam this time, but maybe I'll go for Scott. Scott's so good.
Scott's a good boy.
Look at him. Look at his little Hawaiian shirt.
That is definitely not in accordance with dress code.
It's
no,
mom.
give me the Scott choice.
You want this one? The sports one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Not very far.
Wait. So, you can't throw a football very far and you don't make money? Those are like the two things that are the best in life.
No, Scott, what's best in life is nothing. Life is an endless void of hypocrisy and bad remixes of your favorite songs. But I will admit that by your metrics, my career of choice is technically inferior.
Not bad.
I suppose we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Awesome, bro.
Great! I love agreeing!
Buddy.
Scott troughs off happily, unaware of the existential crisis he just caused for Liam. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Nice.
Sure.
Nathan
me.
time!
Alright, what are the
Nathan's character just went, sure?
Accurate. All right, what do we got? There's the okay. I mean, I'll probably go to class because that's where I normally went when I was at school.
Good logic.
Yeah, let's go to class.
Yeah, the zombie voice actor in the game is ProZD,
Yeah.
Let's do some.
which is funny.
I'm sorry, I gotta call out something. Are you guys singing Seamus 6666666? I love this guy right now. Are your guys' lives really this lame? I am 11. My life rocks. This guy's our
Well,
fucking hero
we
right
just
now.
got owned.
Dude, it sounds like your life does rock.
Oh, this guy fucking rules.
Phenomenal.
Great.
Hey, Allegra's here. Hi, Allegra.
Hi, Allegra.
Hello, Allegra.
All right. Are we going to class then, Nathan?
Yeah, take me to class.
All right.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all of the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. For adults! You gain +2 smarts.
I'm so smart. Smartest zombie.
Against the unexpected, you spot Scott and Liam in intense conversation.
Oh my god.
They seem to be so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
Wait, can we just appreciate these lumps?
Oh, I'm sorry. I covered
That's
them.
okay. They were good lumps.
They are good lumps.
They're good lumps, Nathan. We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights.
It isn't a novel. It's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs.
Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash.
How ironic.
But I decided to like it ironically.
The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her, but the guys are part of 2 enemy human races!
Ah, classic.
The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious, deep look-giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight.
Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans?
The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped!
Ironically.
We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lights!
2 lights.
Our narrator died.
This is
Oh,
our,
sorry. Yeah.
This is your opportunity talking to me to show these 2 you're well versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it.
So the options are, let's cosplay, let's go shirtless, or we should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not fanfic.
Oh, definitely the second one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Alright.
So authentic.
Oh, I see it! A nuanced pastiche involving the characters of 2 lights. Throwing a new light over their fears and desires.
Oh, look how sad
And over their abs!
Nice.
Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original oeuvre. Something subtle yet powerful. Something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out. Yeah, I like that.
Whoa, 11-year-old.
It's artistic.
11-year-olds need to leave.
It's artistic
No, man,
because
I
of
love
reasons.
this man. I love this guy.
11-year-old fucks for sure.
I don't
Guys,
like it.
Guys, hang on. There was an A+ fucking Seamus thing of like, you need me to turn this from lame to gay. And you know what, Seamus? We do.
That's what you're here for, buddy. Spicing up the chat.
Love you, dude.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Touchdown.
And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like that.
Sure, sounds a lot like a high form of art, nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of prompter of the arts. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
I am the smartest zombie.
Let's go.
All right, Dr. Brimley, you are up.
Grimly.
Yes, where are we going?
I want to go to the library for the books.
Okay.
All right, to the library it is.
That day, you spend some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. What?
Hell yeah.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond? You lose 10 karma?
Which isn't a stat in this game. Amazing.
We gain +2 money.
Hell yeah.
Get rich.
As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits in the library. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically.
Who wants to be Damien?
He's my favorite boy. If I can take him, I will.
Take him.
But I'm gonna do him different this time.
All right, do it.
Something still isn't right.
Oh, fucks.
Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything.
I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert.
The twin titans of real estate!
I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing.
You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without.
A unicycle or a gun!
Oh my god.
A
Unicycle.
unicycle.
What a noob.
A unicycle? Seriously? What kind of freak show bullshit is this?
This is the best thing I have ever seen!
Oh, I love my Wolfie boy.
Come on, Scott. Doug and Wilbert would never ride a unicycle.
Well, we ain't fucking dating.
Well, maybe they should, Damien. Maybe they should!
That's okay. That's
Look, everybody's gonna be going as Doug and Wilbert. But only we can be Doug and Wilbert on a unicycle!
Huh. I guess it is a good excuse to run over people's toes. Okay, unicycle it is.
You can't believe that worked. You were just trying to get rid of your cousin's shitty unicycle. You get +2 fun and +1 creativity. Look at us, so creative.
No,
Let's
I
trade
was
places.
trying to fuck that wolf boy.
Everybody
everybody
chooses an
chooses an
occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Okay, so we have to just say an occupation right now.
Pilot.
Pirate.
You shit!
Porn studio janitor.
I'm gonna say Michelin star chef.
Player order is decided based on how funny a TV show called America's Next Selected Occupation would be. Start debating now. I say Jacob's got that.
Yeah, Jacob's pretty good.
Porn studio janitor.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Alright. Who's number 2?
Netflix and Existential says, Jacob, why are you like this?
Because I'm here to win, Chloe.
Pirate's pretty damn good.
Yeah, America's Next Pirate is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it.
I like America's Next Top Pirate. Can I amend it to that?
Sure.
Great.
Nathan, what was yours?
I said Michelin star chef.
That's just Top Chef.
Yeah, that's just
yeah,
top.
that's just a real show. So I think I'm last.
Alright.
America's Next Pilot.
Yeah, pilot, because that's like that's just pilot season.
Let's do this.
Ooh,
Jacob, you're
cafeteria
up.
time, baby.
Who
No
would
one
you like to
liked
sit
my
with?
pilot season joke.
I liked it.
Oh,
Thank you.
by the way, guys, you see this cat person here? You buy things from her if you have enough money, but things are usually over, what was it, 10?
9.
Yeah, over like $10,
No.
so.
Yeah, and all of your money is located at that bottom number.
We don't have a lot of that.
Right.
We have more than.
Oh, we have more than that. Our shit moved.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
you got-
to...
We all got stuff. From
Yeah,
the
because we
last
got
one.
rearranged from that question. So,
Gotcha,
Jacob
gotcha,
is at the
gotcha,
top,
gotcha.
and then Dr. Bremley, you are number 2. I am number 3, and Nathan is number 4 now on this right.
I understand now.
If you would, Julia, please sit me at Scott and the Mermaid Girls table, whose
This
name I
one?
forget. Yeah.
Okay.
Miranda.
You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce. Secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool! A secret sauce! What are you made of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Awesome! Mine was loud!
Julia, I didn't expect you to be the #1 best Scott who ever lived. But as it turns out, you super are.
Thanks.
It's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Jacob?
Oh, I've got an idea.
So the options are the blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. Or you're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
It's a sauce made of secrets, obviously.
All right. Oh, of course! The secret sauce! The clue is in the title!
Oh, but what are the secrets made of?
Shh, Miranda, it's a secret.
But
Shh.
Shh.
In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest.
Yes.
You're definitely into it.
I am.
Yes.
Dr. Bramley, where would you like to sit? Scott and Miranda's table is out, so you have these other options.
We're gonna go to Medusa and Hot Ghost table.
Oh my god, that's the girl I dated last time, was Hot Ghost.
Polly, right?
Yes.
You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation.
Should I be Polly? We haven't done Polly's voice yet.
Sure.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Unless someone else wants to be Polly.
No, go for it.
Okay.
I'm already Vera. All right, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent meat from drugging their food.
Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food.
Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supply. Fasting food.
Business idea. Nipples!
Just nipples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than nipples?
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be.
So the
Kai just did fan art and it's wonderful.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute.
It's so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it
you
so
and Brian
much.
together as Esper and your Frankenstein. That's awesome.
It's so good.
We have been stitched together.
That's
awesome.
phenomenal.
Thanks, Guy.
So the two options are tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Or meth. It's what's for lunch.
Do we want to be party? I want to woo this hot snake chick. Let's say tapeworm.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh yeah, and Brian, I'm reading the options so that you have a little bit of a narration break because you read the most.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That has been quite
What a
pleasing.
delicious idea.
What?
But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too.
We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally.
Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts?
Tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo.
Well, all of my objections to this plans are solved. Scam away.
Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everyone's losing weight!
All right.
My turn.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode, right?
I think you're right.
Carl has a...
Who do I want to sit with?
I'll be back in 3 seconds. Gotta grab my phone.
Go for it.
If I sit at this table, that means that Jacob will have to be both voices, and he's away from his desk. Maybe I'll be...
Process of elimination.
I'll be this one. I'll go to this
I'm
one.
back.
Jacob is gonna have...
Yeah, Jacob, you're gonna be both voices at this table.
Let's fucking go.
Well, I'm gonna talk to this lady.
Let's not fucking go.
I want to see what her
Who's this
deal is.
lady?
You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
Who should be the voice of the Slayer?
I'll take it.
Okay.
This isn't possible.
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder... It's a mystery! Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that, I actually... I wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest! Yeah, that's right! I'm not emotionally vulnerable, I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick! You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it! Oh, you're something much better. You're a...
Party Smith or Gun Haver? I think I have to be Gun Haver.
I mean, if you want to take out a werewolf of Wall Street,
That is true.
unless you want to party them to death.
My
I mean,
dude
isn't
doesn't
that-
seem
isn't
like a
that part of the
partier.
Wolf of Wall Street?
I'm not very fun, so I feel like I would be bad at Party Smith. So I feel like I have to be Gunsmith. Gunhaver, whatever.
Gunhaver.
I'll be
Marmalade
Gunhaver.
launcher.
Gun haver, is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at a school? You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monsteropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullets that you don't have. Well, all right. Let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns.
What a fun lunchtime activity.
Thank you. And now I'm gonna go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's all right.
That's totally fair.
It totally is. God bless Monsteropolis. You gain +4 bolt.
I feel like my IRL boldness level would be 1. So, kudos to my character.
Nice.
Sure.
Alright,
It's
Nathan.
me. So there's the cat lady I can't buy anything from, or Jacobs.
It's double Jacobs.
Take me to Jacobs.
Let's go to Jacobstown, baby.
You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and a chisel, while Liam looks on in horror.
Allegra says petition to get these voices patched into Monster Prom.
Oh, Allegra's watching. Hi, Allegra.
I signed the petition. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian, so it's low calorie. And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch. You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that's not going to happen.
Oh,
Ryan.
looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some game time. Ploops is doing a rendition of Paradise City, or Take Me Down to the Jacob Boy City where the grass is Jacob and the girls are Jacob.
So, Nathan's two options are, Damien, don't eat it. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. Or, Liam's right, Damien, you should make him eat it.
Or you should make him eat
You
it.
should make him eat it, sorry.
Don't want to be mean to Liam. Liam and I have a fanfic we were writing together, so I think I gotta go with the first one.
Alright, first one it is.
Baby seals. Give them to me. I can already taste the cruelty. Nathan, you scoundrel. How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty?
You quietly explain to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals.
Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood.
Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of a killer whale attack.
They are killer whales love zombies. It's true.
I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return this phylactery to Larry's crypt. Together.
Aw, yeah.
It ends up being the third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Cryptos!
Yeah!
Let's trade places. Okay, everyone chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Motherfucking grizzly bear!
Okay.
I'm going sloth.
Pangolin.
Elephant. Always elephant.
Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected animal to take over humankind. Start debating
Well,
now.
I lost.
Grizzly bears are the sharks of the land.
I think the grizzly bear is most likely.
I feel
in
like
this
grizzly
area.
bear or elephant.
Elephants are bigger than grizzly bears.
And smarter.
They are very smart.
Elephants have had successful monarchies.
Elephants
See
are much
Babar.
more
Yeah.
social.
Okay,
I
so
think
I'll go with
elephants, then
Nathan.
grizzly bears.
Okay. Nathan,
Also, elephants never forget,
Dr.
and
Bremley.
they never forgive.
This is the same order as last time.
No, I went last time.
Oh, well, we were second.
Jacob,
Did
what was
both
yours?
times, so.
Mine was sloths. I think I'm in last.
Alright. Alright, Nathan, you're up first.
All right.
Sure.
Where would you like to go, monsieur?
Oh, now it's nighttime at the school.
Yes,
Sexy time.
the cat cellar is at the gym. You can see by this little icon over here. I'm just letting you know now.
Okay. What's the little amphitheater? What goes on over there?
The
This?
auditorium.
It's the auditorium. It's,
Oh.
creativity or something? What is that?
Yeah, it's creativity.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do I have? I'm up at the top.
Yes.
You know what? It's night. I'm gonna go make some money. Take me to Moneytown.
You want to go to the library?
Yeah.
Alright, library it is.
Get some cash.
Oh yeah,
Sheesh.
online poker.
Right!
Sorry, I just got back. That day you spent some time on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision.
Yeah.
But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it! You gained +2 money.
I got some money.
You're walking with Liam later when suddenly a holy crossbow bolt slams into the wall next to you. It's the Slayer!
Oh damn.
To die.
Prepare to die!
Player.
You flee with Liam and manage to get out of sight. Now's the perfect time for you to hide with while Liam turns into a bat.
Okay.
But he's not transforming. You ask him why the hell he's just standing there instead of changing.
It just seems a little cliche, doesn't it? A vampire turning into a bat. Honestly, I'm over it.
Nice.
If I could turn into, for example, the concept of a bat, that would be a change worth making.
You don't even know what that means. But if you turn into something soon, he'll get you both caught. You quickly tell him to change into...
A hot dog stand, or a general feeling of unease.
Oh, definitely the second one.
General feeling of unease?
Yeah.
So authentic.
Magnificent! The perfect balance of abstraction and practicality. I admit I have difficulty imagining the concept of a bat, but a general feeling of unease? Why, I experience that many times a day.
Liam disappears in a poof of purple smoke. You don't know where he's gone, but you sure don't feel good about it. What's the matter? Do you have your shirt inside out? Have your friends just been pretending to like you? Suddenly, the Slayer bursts in. She takes one step towards you, then stops. Why do I feel like I left the stove on when I left the house this morning? Shit! The Slayer flees to check on her stove. Liam turns back into a vampire, and you immediately feel better.
Oh man, my soul has never felt so tormented. I'll have to do that more often.
You hope he decides to down, but you're glad he's happy. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
I am the
Let's
smartest.
Dr. Bremley, where would you like to go?
I want to go to this spooky tree.
Spooky tree?
Yes. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my headphones are backwards.
In general, I think whoever speaks first.
Okay.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy!
Yes.
We did it again. Everything is fine until Juan the small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember that you suck at dancing.
Aw.
I never forget. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka.
Yes.
In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. That isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway.
Hey, Vera, you're mean, right?
Aw, you noticed.
And you're a girl, right?
Ah, you noticed.
Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there was these mean girls, and the mean girls were
Mean.
cheerleaders! Now, I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team? I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right?
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do?
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Dr. Bremley here has a great idea. Tell her!
They both look at you. Well, what's your idea?
Forget cheerleaders, we need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Or maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason?
Scott's got the
First
good
one?
face on.
First one. Fears.
Fear leaders.
You excitedly pull out your notebook and show her your fear leader concept art.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, fear leaders. I like the idea. But wait. Why does this uniform have cutaways for boobs? And why is this model having sex with a teddy bear?
Oh, I think it looks nice!
Nice is not the point, Scott. We're supposed to be dismantling the opposing team's psyche, not treating them to weird furry sex.
That's what you get for keeping your revolutionary cheerleading ideas in the same notebook as your erotic fanfic. You lose -2 smarts and -1 creativity.
Oh no.
Oops.
My
You guys got
turn!
wrecked.
We're gonna be alone forever. Emily and I are going to prom alone.
Do I want to go to the bathroom, or do I want to go to class? I could go to the
You got a
auditorium.
pee-pee?
I feel like I'm a ghost shadow, so I don't gotta pee.
You never got a pee?
I'm gonna go to class. That feels about right for my character. Oh, look at this little drawing!
That day, you were astonished by some new class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise! You gain +1 valuable lesson, good truck time to use that within the game, and +2 smarts.
Oh, look at the blobs. Enjoy the blobs.
Oh,
I
those are
love
good
this
blobs.
one.
Does
Nathan,
it
you were right.
Grimace and just a hat.
A+. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people!
Pathetic.
Yeah. Ah. What do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing?
Lame.
How could I not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal.
You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only two fashionable monsters in this entire school. Then I realized that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about.
I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique.
No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually words.
Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic, Liam will love it. Or, strip naked, then tell them you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool.
That seems like something you need a high boldness score to pull off.
You got pretty good boldness, though.
I do have okay boldness. Is it enough? I'm gonna try it.
So bold.
You rip off your clothes, saunter casually up to Liam and Vera, and let them know about your special outfit. They look you up and down, they look at each other, and then back at you.
It looks...
Oh, not bad.
Good. Decent? I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't choose that for myself, but it's certainly a bold choice. One could even say a pleasant one.
Yeah, yes, I too can see your outfit. It's fine.
That has been quite
Oh,
pleasing.
what? No, I know the classic "this is an invisible outfit for cool people" trick. I wouldn't fall for that shit. I was actually talking about, you know.
Whoa! Walking naked in front of people, you truly dance the line between being bold and just being an exhibitionist. You gain +2 boldness and plus...
All right.
Let's do this.
Jacob, your turn.
Jacob time, baby. Take me to the bathrooms. It's time to get cool.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You gave +0 shits, but you gained +2 boldness. Later, you see Scott all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list.
Hey, bro.
Hi, pal. Oh man, today's the best. I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know how sometimes your tails just start wagging and you're not even sure why? I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more. And I realized where everything's would be pretty cool. Good, whatever. Where dolphins, where pigs, where weasels, where tanks! I wonder what the absolute best where creature would be. Where vending machines, where water fountains, where door, where window, where knob, where floor.
Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You'd better jump in.
A were-moon or a were-werewolf.
A werewolf.
You want a were-werewolf?
Yeah.
A were-werewolf?
Awesome, bro.
That sounds like the best thing ever! What's better than winning a sports game? Winning 2 sports games! What's better than gym class? Double gym class! So what could be better than being a werewolf? Being a double werewolf! I wonder if I can get a member of the wolf pack to bite me so a werewolf, can turn into a werewolf. And be a werewolf! Or 2 could bite me and I could be a werewolf? And what happens if a werewolf bites a werewolf? Oh man, this is why they make us learn math?
Scott's math performance increases dramatically, but only for the next week. You get +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Give me those points.
That weekend.
Something happened too.
Something happened to
Me.
Nathan!
Sure.
Hi.
Alright,
That
Nathan, you're in
night-
the driver's seat.
That night, you club with all of your coolest friends, Liam, Polly, Vera, Julia, and Dr. Bremley.
Can we appreciate these little icons in the corners?
Yeah, look at that little ghost.
This is a very spooky show aesthetic.
Yeah. Alright.
Unfortunately, when you get to the front of the line, the bouncer and club tell you Vera and Polly are banned.
Bands? What?
Just because last time we were here, I spiked everyone's drinks with chimera toxin and then charged them all for the antidote?
Unfair! That was hilarious. And not a crime if it's hilarious. I'm pretty sure that's how the law works.
Well, don't just stand there, ladies. Seduce the bouncer. Use your wiles for the common good.
Excuse you? Since when is it my job to use my sexuality to get you into clubs?
I totally would, but the last time I had sex with this bouncer, I turned into his dead mom partway through as a joke, and now I don't think he likes me.
You can listen to these 3 argue all night, but while drunk. So you suggest the most obvious candidate.
Holy shit. Alright, the options are Julia. It's hard to admit, but he can charm the pants off of a statue, and has on several occasions. Or Dr. Brumley. No kidding. I once watched them seduce the entire population of Lemuria from orbit.
Who's got the higher charm score? Am I allowed to see?
Use your memory!
Lemuria is a punk band. I wonder if that's what it's referencing.
I think it was Dr. Bremley had the charm because you did the dodgeball,
We're pretty hot.
right? Or wait, no, the dodgeball was Julia,
Let us fuck this bouncer.
right? Julia, you played dodgeball,
I did play dodgeball.
and you got the charm. It's Julia.
I wanna fuck that bouncer.
I picked Julia.
You're picking me?
I picked Julia.
Alright.
That bouncer.
Your plan is simple yet effective. You and Julia are each devastatingly sexy on your own. So you hoist Julia onto your shoulders and wrap the 2 of you in a trench effectively doubling your sexiness.
That's how that works.
The bouncer is speechless. He's never seen a monster so tall, so leggy, or so alluring. Also, the bouncer is in...
Yeah.
The old sexy trench coat gag, a classic.
I
Nathan?
can't believe that actually worked. She was stunned by how it worked. It was, can't believe that actually worked. That trench coat isn't even a designer.
I must say, I appreciate your use of oblique strategy to accomplish your objective.
Polly, Vera, and Liam are all extremely impressed by you and Julia, and a little aroused. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
All right. Nice.
Damn, you guys are swimming in points.
Let's
I
trade
want points.
places.
I
Everyone
want
chooses a
points.
brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Target.
Totinos.
Dove.
Nintendo!
Alright. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones. Start debating now.
I mean,
They're all very weird.
Yeah, they're all good.
Imagine, like,
Weird.
Khaleesi popping some Totinos. Although,
That's number 1.
no, like, the dragons would cook the Totinos.
But no, Nintendo, though,
Nintendo is pretty bad.
if fucking, you know, Tyrion's, like, whipping out his Switch.
Yeah.
I think chat, the first reaction is towards Totino, so I'd be willing to go Totino's Nintendo.
Okay, who said Totinos?
That was me.
Okay, then Nintendo was Nathan?
Yes.
Okay, and what was yours? Target?
Target.
Target, and because you know Target, like the archers in the show are shooting at the.
Yeah, I'll take last place. It's alright.
Okay, I'll go third. Alright, week 2, morning.
It's not great
Let's
that
go.
all of us are not very competitive.
It's true,
Yeah,
yeah. Alright, Jacob, you're up first. Where would you like to go? The cat lady is now in the auditorium. Or cat person, sorry, is in the auditorium.
Let's see. I can't read my stats. Can you tell me what my charm is?
Your charm is 6.
6. And what is my fun?
Your fun is 7.
Take me to gym.
Take
Kia
me to
Sharon.
gym. Alright.
Real fast, Kia Sharon says, "Fire can't kill a dragon, and neither can the insides of
Wonderful. Okay, so you're going to gym?
Take me to gym.
Alright. God,
That
look at
day,
you,
an
you're
epic
badass.
dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever!
Can I just say, this girl with the glasses in the background looks like me.
It's Emily. The skeleton back there is me.
Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
I can't wink for shit in real life, so I'm envious.
There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott, pacing and muttering to himself in distress.
Get ready, Juliet.
You can't bear to see someone so adorable in pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hi there, Jacob. Do you think I'm adorable?
Yes! In fact, you are literally just thinking that!
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. But suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that could talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be king.
Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally.
So the options are, Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you could do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. Or, true royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
I mean, I gotta go physically strong. That's what Scott's all about.
All right,
My
physically
sweet boy.
strong. Strong? But I'm strong! When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I could be super king powers like flying and mind control?
You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was.
Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular size crown. What a luxury!
Blessed be the day that you can come to understand Scott's train of thought.
Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit of an arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Jacob! You should come meet my furry friends sometime!
Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Sure.
The chat is abort mission. Oh no.
I can't wait to meet Scott's furry friends.
Take me to that bathroom.
Bathroom it is.
Yeah. I didn't go to the bathroom once yesterday.
Also, real fast, hey, if you're enjoying this, follow Dorkly on Twitch. Just jump up a little higher up there and hit that follow button. We don't have alerts, so let us know if you followed so we can say thank you. We're here every Tuesday. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms. Respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantaneously give you +500 boldness! But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
Nice.
But Liam isn't paying attention to any of it. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe! It's also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot, and I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, that situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Use his account to post a bunch of porn and phone receipts. Or pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram.
Is my money high enough to pull that off? Let's see, it's at 7. I don't think it's the first one.
Gonna
Do
go
it.
pay 1 million homeless people?
Pay 1 million homeless people. Let's see if
All
I have
right.
enough money. Yeah!
Also, if anyone wants to do that for Dorkly's Twitch channel, do it.
All right.
Ah, yes. Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic election.
So much commentary in this game. Love it.
In fact, I think I can cut costs by paying one of father's clone smiths to simply replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times.
You ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused as the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. You run into Liam in the halls a few hours later.
I am distraught. My carefully husbanded unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes. Look at all these followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account 66. I love you, Liam. Another equally real account. You're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct, and yet, no, I cannot give in to the lure of the limelight.
In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spend the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining +2 charm and +1 fun in the process.
Oh yeah, charm was the other one I wanted to get up. Heck yeah, we're doing it, guys.
All right.
I love
Me
stats.
time.
Nathan is a big stat boy.
I haven't been to the tree yet. I'm gonna go to
Is
the
it
tree.
tree time?
It's tree time.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Look at this cat.
You notice,
Is that him?
I guess
Oh,
so.
look at that cool
Come
cat.
you notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms. You dance over to try to figure out what's up.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I did not wish to be crude, but I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there were some way.
Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism or color-seeking German shepherds. Oh. I'm gonna have, yeah, okay, why not? First one. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism.
You pull up the prism of color crafted in your APS. You toss it into the center of the dance, and it lights up a deadly disco ball.
Look, it's sucking in students and spitting them out in lines according to the color of their outfits.
Why are they screaming? Does that mean it's working?
Yes, that's what it means.
The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of the... But that's what they get for not matching. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. We've activated our Echo Dot. Alexa, stop!
Let's go.
Dr. Bremley,
The
you're
robots, guys, the fucking robots.
We need creativity. Do you want to go to class?
Yes.
Oh,
Class?
wait, no. Auditorium is where it's creative, right?
But if
Yes.
the cat is
The
there
cat's
now.
there.
The cat, you'll have to buy things from the cat if you go there.
We don't
How much
have
money we got?
We only have 9 money.
Oh.
Where do we get more charm?
I mean, there
Oh,
might
we
be some things cheaper. I'm only vaguely remembering that things were 10, but there might be cheaper.
Let's go to the auditorium!
I feel like you don't want
let's
to.
go to class, because
Let's go to class!
we also don't have very good smarts.
We're gonna get smart! That day, you're the
Look how
first...
cute we are. Sorry.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher.
You would.
I would.
I just enjoy sitting close to these blobs.
He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way.
Oh no.
Look at you! Excelling at cliched movie tropes!
This has never been cute.
You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. How about?
Rubica alien for her own Abby, bless. It's true.
The teacher hands back your latest test. Vera glares at hers. All her snakes are hissing. Uh-oh.
This is ridiculous. I mean, an A+ is nice, sure, but look at this joke of a test. Monster history? What's the point of this? Nobody has ever become a millionaire thanks to their knowledge of monster history. This high school isn't preparing me for real life. It's just preparing me for mediocrity. This is outrageous. I'm allergic to mediocrity. You there. I need a pep talk. Tell me about my bright career prospects. My job skills are being the best, having fabulous hair, and telling people they're ugly. There's got to be a job out there for me, and you're going to tell me what it is. Right? Now.
So your options are, have you considered judging reality television? I hear there's an opening on America's Next Top Monster. Or, who needs college? The financial system is designed to benefit sociopaths just like you. Look, I've worked out the perfect investment strategy on this spreadsheet.
Yeah, that one.
You want
Right?
the who needs college?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no,
You're
not so smart.
You're not smart enough to
Quit school.
We're not smart enough.
Nathan, this spreadsheet is just a picture of you and me holding a big sack that says money spelled wrong on it.
Guys, quit school. You don't fucking need it.
Drawing isn't even any good. You clearly did this with a crayon on the back of a fast food bag.
Yeah, we did.
And is that a dick in the corner?
Uh-huh.
Did you just put a random dick in the corner of this drawing?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Disgusting. Get out of my sight.
No. Later, you look up what a spreadsheet is. It turns out you were way off. You lose to creativity in one shot.
Oh no, you guys.
Control everybody. Fuck that shit, man.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Brian and Emily in this game.
I'm gonna go with diarrhea.
Tomatoes.
Self-deprecation.
Hey, that's kind of a positive one.
Player order is decided based on how much our country needs a minister of things.
To be fair, I think
Minister
Brian and
Minister.
Emily are bad at this.
yeah,
Minister
a minister for Brian and Emily to be better at the game, I think would be very helpful.
It's it's the thing that I need most.
Okay, so we'll put you number 1.
Yes! Pity. I'll take it.
This country does not need a minister of tomatoes, so I will take last place.
Minister.
I think minister
Oh,
of self-deprecation is probably my
That's
second.
probably second, yeah.
Alright. And then,
It's between tomatoes and diarrhea. And they're both bad.
Minister of diarrhea is very funny.
are we going with diarrhea then?
Yeah, Jacob is third.
Okay. Alright, Bremily, you're up.
We go first.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
That's
I
what
never
you
get to
said.
go first in the cafeteria.
Do we want to try to talk to Hot Snake Lady? I don't think she's gonna go to prom with us.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
What's your favorite? The bold.
We're
hot snake lady?
Our bold stat. Yes, Hot Snake Lady.
Okay.
Do it.
If you guys need me to read you your stats at any point, let me know.
I can see it on the stream.
Okay.
But thank you. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them?
Oh, yum yum! I sure do love food and eating! Look at this food go in me!
Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile.
Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently.
Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby! My eating is realistic and erotic!
Cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
Is this not what eating is? I forget.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friend? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish.
No, dude.
Oh no.
Paying
This
a
is
student
why
at a
they
high
have to be all the characters.
Yeah.
Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace,
Yeah, pay me, mother. Do a thing I was going to do anyway.
I love that the mic cut out right as Nathan said motherfucker, so it sounded like he was censored.
I hate that it's cutting out. I hate it. But the translucent one has such passion.
Planet Fiction just said, woo, more fetishes. Julia, I hope you're taking notes. Listen.
Listen.
Listen. Alright. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part?
The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouse she's got on her head. The Ghost, for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly.
Gorgon.
Yeah, Snake Lady will like it if we vouch for her.
Yeah.
The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value!
Brian, good voice.
Hell yeah.
Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash. Up front, you pay for all my meals and you give me your pants.
Holy shit, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked!
Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy... It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you. You get over it.
That's fine.
All right.
Me time.
Did that get our money up?
No.
Well,
no, you're at 9. I guess I'll sit with these two. I haven't really talked to them much. Wow, my stats are through the roof. Alright.
I love the cook guy so much.
Yeah, because the cook. He looks like a little dino that Nathan would draw.
It does. It's a very Nathan drawing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
no sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine treat. The song of...
The ice cream wizard!
I just want to say before I keep going, I turned to look over at chat just in time to see Allegra say, yes, Vor, and I don't know the context.
Allegra, no!
But I did need to be called out. Alright. He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like.
Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake.
You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side.
Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death? A frozen cobra? Berserker berry blitz?
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Try those sugar basted? Sugar basted Prince lips, or beat him up and take all his ice cream. I'm gonna choose this one. I don't want to beat anyone up.
Too nice.
But of course, I always have piss me out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman?
We gotta make a phone call real quick. Go for it. BRB. If Vera is involved, well, she won't be.
Yeah, I'll take care of it if need be.
Prince lips. Gross. I've already got a pair of those attached to my face.
What? Where?
Here, where my mouth is.
Wait, Damien, you're a prince? But you hide it so well.
Gee, thanks.
But Miranda's not paying attention. She already traded the ice cream wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-basted prints.
Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already.
Miranda finishes the prince's lips in graphic smooching. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Jacob's turn.
Jacob's turn. Yeah, just go ahead and put me with Scott. You know where I'm going.
Scott?
Yeah,
Scott
I got
time?
shit I need to do.
Alright.
You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post.
Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott snack. You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Jacob, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. In an innuendo way, not literally.
Nice. That's the way I was hoping.
Obviously the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Or, go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks?
So we did have Scott snacks. Obviously Scott snacks.
Scott Snacks?
Yeah.
Yes! You do have Scott Snacks!
Scott snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh yeah, totally! There was this one time where I was, well, actually it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow, I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening.
Thank you for the bits, Bloops.
But how? What even?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said of course. And then Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Jacob. It's nice to know you actually want to see my face. I want to see yours too.
Nice.
How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put faces together.
I'm a smooch on that, Scott.
It's a
I
Nathan
tell
time.
you what.
You sat at my boy Liam's table, huh? Okay.
I had to smooch on that Scott, Nathan.
All right. Well, I don't think I guess I gotta talk to this new friend.
This new friend?
Bloops has just started writing mods for war, and I feel like I need to be keeping a better chat. Feels like there's fucking some anarchy going down, and I may need to rethink of who's a moderator.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Here we go. Who's this friend?
You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking.
Oh, who's that?
Dog, you gotta help us! We're suffocating! It's like we're not even getting enough air! We can hardly talk! You see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in.
No way.
Classic.
Oh, that was way better! I had no idea we forgot about that.
Also, guys, this is just Brian in high school.
Yeah, you don't know either. Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back.
I might get some money.
Right now. What do you want? We'll literally do anything.
Teach me calculus, or give me an extreme makeover.
Oh gosh. Makeover. Make me over.
There's no way those dudes know calculus.
Oh, we do, bro. An extreme makeover? Like, an extreme makeover? Are you sure?
Oh no, not anymore.
You nod, because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen.
I mean, both options were not great.
All right, boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme paw treatments. Suddenly, you're surrounded by wolves covering moist tongues.
Aww.
You can feel your force really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain +4 charm.
Heck yeah! Look at me.
A lot of charm.
It's a lot of charm.
I'm Charmbo, the charm
Let's trade
zombie.
places. Everyone chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Grilled
Right.
cheese sandwich.
Corn dog.
Barbecue ribs. Barbecue ribs.
Player order is decided based on how unappealing a pizza would be with the chosen foods as its topping. Start debating now.
Rice would be pretty bad.
Yeah, rice is the worst.
Rice
Rice is
pizza's
the worst.
word. Ribs would be bad because of the bones.
Yeah,
That's true.
That
You
would be
said
delicious
ribs.
pizza.
that was
Me.
Nathan.
Chloe got a good one with banana bread.
Banana bread.
Jacob, what did you say?
I said corn dogs and you said grilled cheese.
I feel like mine is just more carb and cheese, so yours
yeah.
is
Pizza
better.
is just grilled cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've described a stuffed crust pizza.
So mine
Yeah.
mine is last.
Well, mine is.
Yours
Yeah,
is
well, we
yours is
got
better.
it. We got
Because
it.
yours is-
Dogs.
Yours is more unappealing than mine, because
Let's
mine's
go.
just more of the same.
Right.
Alright. Where would y'all like
Go
to
to the
go?
auditorium.
Alright. The cat is in the library, just so y'all know.
Auditorium.
That sounds like a code phrase.
The cat is in the library.
Look at you!
Oh.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex.
Hot.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
We high-fived. You find Vera sulking backstage. She notices you standing there, waiting for an exciting event to happen.
Oh, that
Holy
outfit!
shit.
Oh.
Holy shit!
We're horny over here!
Horny for Vera.
Are you in this disaster? I hope they're at least paying you. Not you either? Lord, what a waste of financial opportunity. I have to admit, even I can't decide how to profit on it. The school won't sign off on a VIP lounge, cash bar, or a toll booth in front of the bathrooms.
Everyone's just writing "Help, I'm gay" in the chats.
I love watching the chat's reactions when these costumes show up.
Everyone's
Guys,
gay
we're
for
all
Vera.
too gay for Vera.
Vera is fantastic.
I also saw Eat Me Vera, Destroy Me Vera, Kill Me Vera.
You're all banned.
Hashtag
Y'all are
horny
also
for
very
Vera.
gay for Vera.
Step on me, Vera.
Alright.
No. No.
I'm in the middle of talking to. Who are you again? Anyway,
Bremley.
Bremley.
Dr. Bremley.
Dr. Bremley. Oh, it's almost as if the theater isn't an incredibly lucrative industry after all. But that's preposterous. There must be a way.
Bets. Very rigged bets. The hero goes down in the second act, or just buy the play out and force them to use product placement.
Second one.
Okay, second one.
So
You show
stupid.
Vera a slick PowerPoint presentation about the potential brand synergies and onboarding metrics.
Props, you say?
Oh no, hashtag Vora.
Oh no.
Props, you say we got it.
That sounds like a marketing opportunity if ever I've heard one. We can get the broadswords from Royal Vanderbilt Tridents, dressing room mirrors from Nosferatu Cosmetics, and the grand banquet from Scott's Sandwich Stand. Scott's Sandwich Stand. God. And as for costumes, I believe Polly once crocheted a pile of clothes while on spectral meth.
You picture Hell's Knights in crochet armor, wielding tridents with makeup done in front of mirrors that don't work, eating hot dog sandwiches. Yup, this will go well. You get +2 money and +1 fun.
Sure.
Nathan time. Nathan, where would you like to go?
Well, I wanted money, but the cat's in the library.
Cat's in the library.
Let's see. You said everything's over 10 from the cat?
I don't know.
Last time we played, it was all over 10.
Was it? Okay.
Well, shit. Let's see. My boldness is my lowest stat besides money, so I guess I'm going back to the bathroom.
Bathroom time?
Bathroom time for me.
That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2.
Yep.
Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it.
Wow.
Look at you, you crazy bastard! You get +2 boldness and probably +1 with a slight chance of +1 STD.
I love it.
Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner.
Ooh.
Psst. Co-conspirator, over here.
Hello.
Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular.
Wow.
And what better way than by making him Prom King?
Ooh.
Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, never, 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 not in 1,000 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for 1,000 years and I've never run for Prom King, so there you go. Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election that this is doing. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam? He's opposed to any effort to win.
I'll dress up as Liam and give him the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Or pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for prom king.
Skycheck real fast. Staphylococcus. I've always just called it a staph infection. That's the only way I've only heard it.
Well, my creativity and boldness are now higher than money. So let's try the first option. That sounds fun.
You want this one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Oh, that's charming.
Idea, you look just like him.
Thank you.
You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemonsters, you say, for far too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong thing? I, Liam de Linecourt, will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes, or my stupid man bun, or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with a hydrogen bomb I buried under the cover.
No.
You walk up the stage to a thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide!
Drats and curses! Rumor says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. Gah! It's thawing! This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, you know, so as not to appear ungracious.
You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help him measure his body. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Yeah, you
Let's do this!
Mr. Jacob.
Jacob time! Let's see. All my stats are pretty well balanced. Take me to class.
Take me to class! That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts!
I'm so fucking smart.
You're Monster Mash, an argument, which is so strange in these sacred, hallowed halls of education. Well, JK, can you imagine?
Bro.
Jacob!
Hooray!
They made me their king! And they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was! And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes!
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furries, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera. There are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Get it?
Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy. As Daddy always says, only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapon. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you with a butter knife shuriken right now.
Can we appreciate her face?
Yeah, she's got that evil anime face.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Jacob? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sorts of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are all very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. So the options are, normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Or flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people.
It's flag time, baby.
Flag time. You are 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of intimate. Somehow, the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 3 hours of passionate art activity, put your clothes on again because of decency, but basically we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. And then
Boo.
work. Boo.
They have
Whoa.
so much. They've got almost a shirtless model for Scott.
Yeah, they're like 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is genius.
No, it's actually not. A not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the words "Scott rules." But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people.
Ain't it the truth?
I want to go to prom with both of these blob men. I don't like any.
Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited.
There you are, Jacob. Your plan was a success. My beloved furries seem to love the flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly since they pretty much do that every day anyway. But the important thing is now I'm the best ruler ever. And it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink.
He says wink. I love it.
That's for voting. You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. Charm and +1 creativity.
Nice.
All right.
Me time.
I also want to throw out there, it's about 10:52. We're about 10 minutes. 11 o'clock. I'm game to go till we're done with this.
Well, we gotta finish it. Yeah, you gotta do a full playthrough.
How much? It
we're-
said the estimated time was 20 minutes.
It's at
120.
minutes.
We're more than halfway through.
Let's just
You can see the
pick up our
timeline
pace.
at the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
I
Somebody
already
write
went
for
to
me.
the tree, right? So
Is
I'll...
there? Is that the sushi over there?
Yes.
Great.
So
Can you bring me a soda?
Yes.
I don't want to buy anything because I don't have the money.
Julia, I just said let's move quickly.
All right. That day. Okay, Brian.
The
Brian's
dodgeball.
doing stuff.
The next day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Right.
Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. You think she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life.
Thank you.
With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth.
Chat, let me know if you can hear me eating, and if you can, I will go further away from the microphone.
You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Emily, do you want to take over as
Oh,
Vera?
sure. Yeah.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
True.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could just use some new thongs or whatever, but like,
I'm gonna move
I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains?
Yeah, careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are big things for ghosts.
Of course.
They don't seem to have any
They
immediate.
don't seem to have any immediate idea.
Brian
Maybe
back.
you can offer a solution? Sorry, I didn't know my headphones. I don't know if someone was reading that.
Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Or, oh man, do I have a great prank for you? It's called, I call it stealing. We could do this one. I mean, I feel like I have enough, because my smarts and my boldness are equal.
Yeah, but what if it's creativity?
Oh,
That's the risk you run.
that is true. I'm not very creative. Let's do stealing.
Stealing. I like where your head's at, but it could use a catchier name.
What about humping?
Humping is already a thing.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that says, this is cool and also legal.
Ooh, theft!
Warmer. Oh, what about finance?
That's already a thing.
Fine. How about ambush finance?
Oh, yes! That's hot!
You leave them to discuss whether they can trademark. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Nice. That weekend, something happened
Something happened.
Nathan again.
Nathan
Oh, no.
again. Everything happens to Nathan.
Alright. Is he in the vicinity to see what's going on?
Nathan, you are up.
Me, coming. What are we doing?
It says something happened to Nathan.
Oh, fuck is happening to me?
You are jogging at the park when Vera ambushes you by jumping from a tree in a fabulous way.
I'm gonna be Vera again. So, Nathan, hear me out on this little business proposition. I think I've become too preoccupied with business propositions. My ruthless but brilliant business acumen has left other areas of my life a little unattended. For example, things seem to have fallen in love to.
Rude.
We've been hitting on you non-stop. You're a nice guy.
As such, to branch away from my business-mindedness, I will now be hiring for the position of primary love interest, with opportunity for growth within the company to such positions as official prom date. I have the resumes of two
Oh, shit.
candidates here, Dr. Bremley and Julia. Which of them do you think has the business acumen to help me stop being so business-minded and get on with my romantic life?
Hey Nathan, two of those people or one of those two options are on a couch with you right now. Just heads up.
Special consideration will be given to candidates with plus smarts and plus charm, plus fun less urgent for this position.
A business deal for her heart. That sounds like a literal job for.
Dr. Bremerly, their favorite sex position is CEO, or Julia. His quarterly earnings have been high on the endorphins of falling in love. That's a lie.
You guys are want you guys want the Vera, right?
We want the Vera real bad.
I'm gonna help you out.
Thank you.
Dr. Bremley, let's do it.
What a good friend.
CEO, huh? Well, that sure is a lot. I like ambition. In... and in the bedroom. Thanks for the tip, Nathan. I'll send you an expense report. For our wedding. Kidding. Maybe.
Oh, fun! Dr. Bremley, you're welcome for a lifetime of good business and good sex.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Julia, you're fired.
Sounds about right.
Sorry, Julia.
And you, Nathan, you gain +2 smarts.
I'm the smartest zombie.
Because you eat so many brains.
Let's trade places. Everyone chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Skateboard.
Ploops.
Aw.
Whoa.
Mr. Nathan?
Totino's.
High-collared jackets.
Oh shit, that is cool.
Player order is decided based on how important it would be to bring the selected item to our first Mars colony.
Totino's.
Wow, you don't want Ploops to go to Mars. You heard it here first on Darkly.
I think it's gotta be Totino's or high-collared jackets.
Wow! Jacob Ploops at number 3.
I mean, high-collared jackets on Mars is so fucking cool.
Wow!
It's a cool look.
I don't even know if you can
Subscribed
skateboard
9
on
months
Mars.
in a row, Jacob. Ploops subscribed 9 months in a row, and you're putting her at number 3.
Brian, this is emotional blackmail.
What it is?
All right, it should be Ploops.
It should be
You
Ploops.
convinced me. The only one of the things we said is an actual person watching the stream.
Luke says, Jacob, what is this fresh betrayal?
I'm being true to me, Ploops.
Brian and
I
Emily,
don't
you're the ones who
negotiate
said
with terrorists.
Hashtag Ploops
Yes.
for Mars.
Yes,
is-
we said Ploops.
Is trending.
Totino.
No, high-collar jackets. Nathan can fuck off.
All right.
Hashtag Ploops for Mars.
Which one,
Hashtag
Totino's or a
Mars.
jacket?
Jacket.
I would say Totino's.
You don't need a jacket on Mars. You got a spacesuit.
Have you
Those
ever seen
pods.
fucking, like, future cyberpunk stuff? Everyone's wearing high-collar jackets.
Not on the Mars part, they're not. They wear the
my
high
God.
collar jackets on Earth.
Oh
Still
my god,
Forrest,
Nathan.
Real fast, Still Forrest says, at first when I saw the title, I thought it was Brian Murphy and Emily Axford. Welcome to a common misperception.
Your college humor zone, Brian and
Apparently, couples named Brian and Emily
Alright,
are funny.
chat.
No, it's just two very popular names for white people.
Chat is all for Jack.
Alright,
Jacket
jackets it
wins.
is.
Hell yes.
Totino's over skateboards all day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, skateboards is last. I agree to that.
Okay.
Thank you.
The chat is ready to go, like, the chat is ready to put fucking hands on over the order.
Let's go.
We're
People are gonna
first in.
fucking catch hands.
Dr.
Alright.
Bremley, where would you like to go?
What do we need? Question.
Yeah, can we see our stats? Or could you read out our
Oh, wait,
stats?
here they are.
Oh, we see them on the
Oh,
screen.
we need charm real bad.
Let's get charming!
Let's go to the gym class.
The guy.
The game!
Oh!
Look how cute we are in
And
our little gym.
We look
outfit.
great! An epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly, you convince him to not throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives.
Ha!
The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing the ball at him!
Nice.
You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in a Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm.
Game's so tongue in cheek.
Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear.
Hot.
Oh my god. The stalker's back.
You follow her pointed eye dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep.
He's been following me everywhere. Thinks I don't notice him checking me. That shield he has, but ew. It's Theseus. Guys, it's Theseus. No, Perseus. Sorry. God,
Right, that's
don't,
right.
No. I got it right. No, don't correct me. It's Perseus. Theseus is the Minotaur. I know it. It's Perseus. Oh God. Oh no.
Dude.
Oh,
You had the
shit.
balls to be wrong. Of the
Hello?
Okay.
Oh, the chat's catching up.
as it catches
I
up.
moved
Oh,
on.
no.
Yeah, thank you.
Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster. That'll distract him. Or he looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods?
I
we
have
have
to
a
leave.
lot of money. Let's do it, Brad.
I have to
Let's do
leave.
it.
I can't look at the chat right now.
Oh, Nathan has, and Nathan's left our apartment.
Which option does he want? Oh wait, it's you guys.
Bribe Zeus. Bribe Zeus.
Bribe Zeus.
Alright.
So wealthy.
You buy a bunch of wine and hookers from Costco and burn them on a gold. The clouds glow with unearthly light. Thunder booms. A bolt of lightning crackles and strikes. Vera's. There wasn't supposed to be a pause there, but ow! He screams, "Fuck you, Dad! I wish you never pissed on my mom!" Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite
Hey,
pleasing.
that was cool. The ancient Greeks seemed to have some odd ideas about how babies are made. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Oh my god, we're so
All
fucking
right.
fun.
People
My
are
turn.
people are pressing F for respects for Nathan.
I'm gonna get some money.
Get that cash.
That day, you spend some time in the library's PC managing your start kicker.
Ha, nice 420 backers.
Sick.
You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice!
You went to get
You
money?
gain +1,000 money! 100,000
That's
money! 100,000 money! But almost everything goes to cover the costs and you keep only +2 money.
Who went to get the money? Julia? Damn it.
Yes. You're minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Polly.
I'm here. I'm Vera. We're in big trouble, asshole, and it's all your fault.
Yeah, Ambush Finance has been a huge success. Too huge.
They want us to write a book about it.
But we don't know how to write a book.
And we already accepted the advance.
So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing.
But of course the publishing house won't accept it.
They say it's missing a big reveal at the end. Some kind of ultimate secret to Ambush Finance success.
That's where you come in.
Yeah, you came up with the idea in the first place.
For which we owe you absolutely no royalties.
So we figured you could help us come up with a big secret for the end of the book. What do you say?
Keeping in mind that if you say no, I will have you skinned.
The ultimate secret to Ambush Finance is that there are no secrets and you're all suckers for buying this book.
Yeah.
Or, the ultimate secret to Ambush Finance was inside you all along. Organs. You could steal organs and sell them for a ton of money.
Oh my God.
This one,
All your stats are pretty good. I think you can probably get away with anything.
Yeah, well, what's that like?
I'm gonna do that one.
Oh, that's very good. I was just thinking it was time to branch out from mug and petty larceny. Organ theft will make a perfect addition to our crime portfolio. I know a Middle Eastern spleen baron who will pay top dollar for fresh product.
Oh man, what a good prank too! Can you imagine going to bed and when you wake up, boom, no lungs!
You can imagine it, and it doesn't sound good to you at all. Still, it sounds good to them, and that's what's important. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Sure.
Nathan time.
Well, shit. I was going to get the money.
Oh, sorry, Nathan.
That's okay. Where haven't I been yet? Let's see. Creativity.
This game rules.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I haven't been to. Has anyone been to the field?
You
I
can't.
don't think so.
Oh, you can't go.
It's not a place.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
That's why no one's been there.
Wow, sure looks like a place.
I mean, I gotta go to class so I can see my blob boys.
Nathan's going to class.
They're my favorite people.
There they are.
There should be an option to ask them. That day I learned a ton of spells that are not cool, as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You'll actually use that last smarts.
In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor!
Oh yeah,
Holy shit.
welcome to the
very
new
on brand.
character.
Let's go,
Who wants to be the space dandy?
Andy.
I'm only Vera.
Me and Emily together.
Agreed.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Good lord.
Help! I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're on a game show?
yes indeed! Tonight, the 3-3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
This is working out too well.
Yeah, it's really good, actually.
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit! Question number 1! Describe your ideal marriage proposal! But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself! Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing!
I'd present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother, or jaw unhinges, bees pour out.
Definitely that one. Absolutely bees.
You want the bees?
The answer is always bees. I'm not bold enough.
You unhinge your jaws! The bees! Why? Wait, why were there bees inside your mouth?
I wanted the bees.
You fool! Your childish prank has fabric of this pocket dimension. It's coming apart around us!
Oh, help! My shoes are turning into lizards! I liked those shoes!
What's this? All the money in my wallet has turned into moths? You'll pay for this.
No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things?
This is all your fault! Why didn't you just answer with words? Why did it have to be bees?
Bees are funny.
But you can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed-off friends. No time has passed when you return home, but you'll never forget. And Liam, Vera, and Polly will never lose -2 fun and -1 charm.
Let's do
I thought the
this.
bee
Jacob time.
fire tactic.
It's Jacob time. Let's see what Jacob might need. What are the, can you bring up the stats things again?
The stats are up.
Send me to the outdoors, please.
Yes.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that not a lot happens at recess, huh? Just raves?
Just raves.
You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and you start telling him that the hilarious story what happened to you last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, and the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people are starting to join you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 or so people burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures the laughter and turns it into +2 fun!
Nice.
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing.
My boy!
Intergalactic lions have broken into space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students.
Not my boy!
No, wait! It's just the wolf pack! Guess it could have meant 2 things.
My boy!
For the last time, this is a bromance bro treason, broski.
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be not trying to be a bad scot, but
This is the 3rd month in a row you missed your full moon. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid, and then helped our sheep stare, and then helped each other inject sheep stare.
You got there.
We played Flip Cup with lamb's blood and spiked with natty ice. Knock, I can't fucking read, man.
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down.
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack? Are you with those other? Josh and Tugboat, I'll check your prom picture in a second. Oh damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something.
Let me teach you a new game, extremely long distance fetch. Or, guys, on the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Oh man, this is a tough choice.
Josh and
Let's
Tugboat,
see.
this is a very high-class prom. Everybody looks very classy.
Oh yeah, they do.
Let's go with... On the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Alright.
Bro, that's like deep, bro. Like super deep.
Maybe too deep?
Nah, bro. The perfect deepness. This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJW. Yeah, super jacked werewolves need to be socially aware.
Oh, now I get it. We're all wolves because we all pee on the same toilets? Or because the school is one big wolf pack?
Bro, maybe it is. Maybe it is. The wolves wander away to ponder this further. You're not sure if they're sold on this, or that they're in... So the effects may not last.
Awesome, bro.
Wow, you sure know a lot about wolves, and life, and everything. You seem to have a lot of smarts.
Scott looks at you with awe, and you have a feeling that he's just gained a lot of respect for you, while you've gained +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Oh, stats through the roof, baby.
Let's trade places. Is Nathan here?
I'm still here, yeah.
Okay. Everyone chooses an
I just
object.
can't believe the bees didn't work.
Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Nathan.
Oh, boy.
Brutal.
Nathan is not an object, Brian.
He is to me.
Think of something good.
Magic 8 ball.
Who says Nathan, I'm sorry about your beat.
Let's go with orb.
Okay, so 2.
Orb and Magic 8 Ball are the
Wow,
same thing.
copycat.
Mine's not a magic 8-ball, it's just an orb.
Just an orb.
Jitka says Nathan is being objectified by the players and chat now.
I chose vape. In case you didn't hear.
Vape?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian and Emily, what were your things?
Nathan.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, right,
Okay,
okay.
it was that good.
Genies used to be found in lamps. Player orders decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie inside the selected object. Start
Vape,
debating now.
Vape.
Nathan.
Vape.
Vape is good.
Vape.
A vape genie is pretty good, and I also like the idea of rubbing Nathan's belly and a genie coming.
Alright, so vape is
The
number
most beautiful thing
1.
about it is Nathan would let you do it.
Obviously, the genie got into my belly because I vaped him by accident.
I'm just picturing Nathan like a little Pooh Bear with his shirt up, his belly out. He's like,
I'm definitely last. Orb is too cliched,
Magic 8 ball is pretty cliched as well.
but it's more specific than orb.
Alright, fair enough. Did we stay the exact placement? Oh no, Nathan's first.
I get to go first.
Sure.
Chat says, press F to rub Nathan's belly.
Who is this?
We got a hottie in the middle, y'all.
That's
Nathan, where would you
okay.
like to go?
I need to talk to my boy Liam. I've done him so wrong. I need to redeem myself for the bees.
We need to play the field a little bit. I don't know if Vera's gonna work out.
Bring it to Liam.
Okay,
Bring me to Liam.
Liam is the vampire boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school has literally no rules, apparently.
Ah, wine, that most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
Do you know a lot about wine den? I'm having dinner with a king of France next week, and I could use some pointers.
France doesn't have a king anymore.
That's what the media wants you to think. So, do you know about wine or not?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I've only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it.
All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one.
Vera points at a bottle with Polly's Toilet Wine written on it in permanent marker.
What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make the stuff up anyway. You suavely recommend...
Try a sangria. It pairs well with seafood and blood. Or, the tannins in this robust Melbeck are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions.
Is the first one for Liam?
He's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
I would imagine so, and also Vera likes to poison people.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 1?
Let's try number 1. Great.
You know, the pronounced sweetness and citrus flavors would go well with an unholy blood meal. I've always tried to pair Pinot Noir with blood, you know, because noir means dark, like my soul. And I always avoided sangria because the little bits of fruit in it made it seem inauthentic. But I suppose the clue is in the title, isn't it? This truly is a new dawn for sanguine cuisine. Well, not dawn per se, but let's say a new dusk. Yes, a new dusk for sanguine cuisine.
As someone who does not literally drink blood, I'm afraid I can't share your enthusiasm. But I do like to imagine vampires getting chunks of stuck between their fangs.
Liam ignores her. He's too busy gazing at you over the rim of his glass. He's a little drunk, but you don't judge.
Let's go.
Alright, Brimley, where would you like to go?
I want to see this hot lady in the middle.
You want to see her?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want the hot lady.
You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3...
Oh, it's a hot girl brigade.
Oh my god, who wants to voice her?
Oh, she's so cool!
Oh, they're fucking rad.
Should I be her, I guess?
Julia, go.
Alright. Ahem. What? Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort.
Emily just started applauding.
And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good
We're
looks,
here to save the day.
we have decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure.
Fuck yes!
Adventure. I thought that was a voice in the game, by the way, and it really confused me. Adventure not exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc.
And the NPC 333 says, "Help! I am gay once more."
She's so hot!
As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures.
3 episodes? You can knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun.
Stop the crime ghosts who've been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have never before seen plan. Or, take on the greatest villain of all time, income inequity.
Oh.
Oh my god, you guys are both robots.
It's gracious!
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Okay, we're
back. We're back.
We're back. We're
That
back
was
in.
a fucking nightmare.
What happened on your end?
It was like
We all
someone
went
was
to-
clinking glasses.
We all went to robot hell for like a full 30 seconds.
No, you guys were bad on our end too, and we lost everything.
Wow.
It was a actual nightmare.
But everything was fine on stream, so clearly it was on our end where the problem was. Oh well. Oh, here we are again. Okay. So we want to.
Yeah, Derpy Artist says my bi self has been quaking the entire time. Fuck. I feel you.
We're gonna take on the income inequality book.
Yes.
Okay.
We're woke.
Income inequality.
It turns out income inequality is of a giant money.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Brian. Brian.
It happened again.
Brian, you
Your
are
voice is-
a robot now. I regret
Yeah,
to inform you, but you are a robot.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, they left.
Oh,
Up
and
and
we back. And we back.
All right, you sound better.
Okay,
Just try turning it off and on again.
that's it,
Classic
man.
trick.
All right.
Okay, it turns out income inequality is the name of a giant goblin made of money that's been terrorizing the city. You attack it in the only way you know how. Stealing.
Hell yeah.
It's working. All that money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin is going to collapse.
Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money.
Excellent. The day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Dr. Bremley.
It turns out the best way to defeat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and giving to yourself. You gain +4 money.
Oh,
Thank
can I
goodness,
ask
rich as
the
hell.
entire coven to prom?
If only.
I'll go hang out with these two.
Listen, Julia, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight.
Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask, exactly. The best contents.
Good God. Are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this? Yeah, are there no?
Oh, no.
Brian, I might take over narration from you for a bit.
I think that's fair.
Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table.
Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine. Whiskey, ethyl alcohol. The soul of an infant.
Ha! Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices.
Okay, but this one's another small flask inside, and it is the ultimate flask.
They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents.
I mean, I haven't been talking to either of these two the whole game. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. The flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate.
Who you want to impress out of these 2 people you've not been talking to?
Ghost Girl.
I feel like both of you are just doing voices of people you actually went to high school with.
Basically, welcome to Long Island. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, let's rage! I've always wanted to make the Ultra Whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey flask to fuck. I tried everything. Mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws. You know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can make whiskey X whiskey turn into Ultra Whiskey, we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars make a limousine, an orgy of iPhones becomes an iPhone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave, a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes. Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably.
Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off.
No.
But yay for plans with Polly.
Let's do this!
Jacob time.
Take me to Scott. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is turned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. Is this a droppy episode?
A salad harp or hands?
It's hands. Hands from a boy Scott.
My favorite silverware!
Egads, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Classic.
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look!
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hand and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Yeah.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Nice.
Let's trade places. Everyone chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud
Michael
to the rest
Shannon.
of the players before clicking.
Michael fucking Shannon!
Michael Shannon's a good.
Danny DeVito.
Nathan?
Yeah. John Goodman.
Obama.
Great.
Counts.
Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Nathan.
Oh god.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon? I don't have any Irish in me.
Yeah, what about
Alright.
who's the most Nathan like? John Goodman?
Obama.
What do we think?
Super cool.
Obama's for sure last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Obama's last.
I think it's. I mean, DeVito is Italian. John Goodman is
A good man.
a good man.
Toad says that John Goodman is definitely Nathan's secret uncle.
I'll take it.
Okay, Goodman.
So that was Nathan's, right? So Nathan's
Yep.
first.
Give me.
I'll go Nathan or Goodman, DeVito,
Shannon.
Obama.
Jacob, you said DeVito?
Yeah, I said DeVito.
Do they mean my character though, or me as
You.
a person? Okay.
Sure.
We're almost there, guys.
All right, Nathan.
Last week before
Where do you want to go?
I need money, right?
So
I
go to
still
library?
Yeah, take me to the. Wait, does money come into play after this point?
You only use money to talk to the cat lady.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
the
think you're
cat-
gonna have a chance to use the money if you get it now.
Oh, okay. Well then, well, I lost all my boldness, so I can pull off the bees. Take me back to the bathroom.
Bathroom?
Back.
You have spent
From Boy
most
Nathan
of
over here.
this week in the bathroom.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Again, huh? But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way!
Yes way.
The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck! It turns out the wall is magical and that wall grants wishes.
Give me that.
What a wall!
Give me that boldness.
A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 bold.
Yeah, give me that bold.
Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you.
Yeah.
With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success.
Oh yeah, we're doing this.
And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular period in the early 16th century, so the name fits.
Great.
All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate our...
Your deception?
Oh no!
I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids that they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns if the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
No, Liam, come back!
No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
You might check that for affirmation later.
Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But
how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic.
You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes.
Need a romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings before Liam boards his plane. Or pay 1 million people to spell it, I'm sorry, so it's visible from space.
The first one.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him?
Yes, Liam's my dude.
If you are, that's fine. Isn't what all romantic comedies have ever taught us to do. Anyway, you find Liam at the international terminal at the spooky airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them they're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love.
You're too
Get
late.
his Letter!
I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me, and I can go back to being unpopular.
God, I wish Willie was playing this one. You grasp Liam Cole's dead hand in yours, and with perfect sincerity, you tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see? You say, looking. You don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you will always be unpopular in my heart. We're just about the same shape as Belarus.
I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about, but if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind?
Yes, Liam, come back to me, my friend.
Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to spooky high school and don that heavy prom crown.
Do it. Be my prom king, Liam.
But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so.
The people at the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to the school, and you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
I'm so smart.
Also, you should visit a hospital since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise.
I'm a zombie. Everything's decaying in there.
Jacob time!
Jacob time!
Take me, Jacob, to the auditorium, where I think I've never been.
Denden Mochi says, I wonder how much money he spent for the plane ticket.
Oh, that outfit. Hell yeah.
That
Hell
day,
yes.
while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting that classic creativity boost from the auditorium.
I never got it.
But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through music.
Nice.
You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity.
Hell yeah.
After that, it's time to play the most important it's time for the most important part of school. Visiting Scott's kingdom of furry animals as promised.
Oh boy.
I'm a little burpy, I'm kind of drunk.
Nice.
When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of an even more muscular-than-life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals.
Was this on the
The
internet?
chat is just going like, gimme, yes!
Jacob, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends.
Real fast, gotta pause. The NPC 33 says, this just in, everyone in the chat is gay/bi. Hi, yes, welcome to the Dorothy stream.
Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy.
It's at this point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startled-looking mummy. Yep, Vera called it. A bunch of kinky furry people are doing furry stuff in the woods.
Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh, no, Scott. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry, shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly.
There's a bird coming out where his.
It's the dick bird.
It's a dick bird.
You know how deer shed their antlers and they grow back? Talking furry forest creatures shed their heads. Or, Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person.
Number 2.
I've heard about those kinds of curses before, and I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends! As their king, of course, I don't love them in the other way. They draw me loving them. They're very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Jacob. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink.
Yes! Ryan?
Oh no. It's okay. And you guess you love him too. And you gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Let's go.
Dr.
Oh,
Brennan.
yes, Scott!
Our stream got mad at us for a second.
Is there's no cat now?
There's no cat, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, we
you
have
got
money
all the
now.
money.
Should we go?
need charm, right? Or creative. We can't do creativity, so let's do charm.
Yes, we're going to the gym!
Jim it is.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Are there any other gym activities besides dodgeball?
Hell no, dude.
Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain +10 righteousness! But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm! After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match.
Damn. Are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume.
No! Not losing! Losing is like, not a good thing! Holy shit!
Tiger Coach!
Don't worry, Scott! Losing is like winning, except it's losing!
Look at his tiger mustache.
I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved.
Worried, Scott. Loser Scott is a bad Scott.
I don't want to be a bad Scott!
Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around.
The options are, there's no way to win this dodgeball match, unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. Or, it's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match.
Our creativity is shit, so we should do the first one.
First one?
Yeah.
So
smart.
You swiftly flee the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school, and the new rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways.
Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points.
Gotcha! And you two dance a tango so we can win this thing!
You dance all the right moves that officially end the match, way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Whoa! I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won! Holy cow, kids! I don't remember any of these rules! I guess my memory is lost at remembering stuff.
Don't worry, Coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing.
That's right, Vera. And if you've learned that, it means I've won at teaching at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before. But boy, was that fun. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Oh, you're so fun, guys.
All right.
You're so fun.
Me.
Julia, the boldest of all of us.
Also, my neighbors definitely hate me right now.
What could I use? Well, money is useless right now. So, outdoors or class? Smarts or... Fuck it, I'm going outside.
That day,
he's dabbing.
during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes, once again, full crazy.
I know that's not what a dab looks like, but it's kind of a dab.
He's like
You're
skanking.
Yeah, he's
You're
skanking.
You're talking to our friend Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun!
Nice.
Really? Do you think that's how that works? Well, it is! You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Sorry, Bob.
Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around the corner.
Hi.
Oh God, that voice was odd in my ear.
Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake, plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spider said if I did it again, I'd get detention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover it up, the literal murder I've committed, no questions asked, right?
Why is Vera flirting with Julia?
Hi. Easy, we'll just dress her up in some stuff from the theater and set her up in the quad like she's a new art piece. Or, never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good buddy, Mr. Hammer, will make short work of the evidence. I'll even give you the nose as a trophy. I don't know if I'm creative enough for this. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna go
definitely
with,
a creative one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So bold.
You don't okay before smashing up the statue. To be honest, you just really love smashing statues.
Great.
Brutal, thorough, cost-effective. I'm impressed. Maybe next time we can skip the turning a bitch to stone part and go straight to you dismembering them with a hammer.
Vera, no!
You don't mind, right? You better not. I've got something on you now.
Vera wiggles her rival's dismembered fake nose at you menacingly. This is great news. Blackmail is how Vera shows affection. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Oh, the murder! The murder is sending her straight into Julia's arms!
The monster prom draws near!
Oh!
Nathan, you must pick.
Oh, you
Pick
know it's
your
my boy.
date.
My boy Liam.
Liam?
My boy Liam.
Alright.
The prom king.
Ask
Yeah.
Liam to prom?
Yeah.
Yes. Jacob.
Give me that Scott! Yes, please.
Oh, that's a power couple.
Do we make our move?
Absolutely.
Vera!
Be bold. We pick Vera.
Hey.
Alright.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yes!
You are wearing similar color schemes, so.
We love each other.
Look
I
how
don't-
cute we are.
I don't really hang out. I'm gonna go with myself.
You can go with yourself, or that's just you don't.
You can
have to.
compete with them for Vera.
I could. Let's do that. That's fun.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when you try that.
Yeah, I
so.
don't know.
Let's go.
Dr. Bremley.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career.
Oh.
My career of not dating losers like you. Bye, loser.
Savagery!
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You become fixated on it, and you never become a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date. Oh,
Holy shit.
oh, it's as weird and sad as it sounds.
I love this face. It's very
Hey,
funny.
loser.
Hey, Emily,
All right.
will you go
Me
to Monster
time.
Prom with me? Wow, alright, never
Oh, I
mind.
get to do Vera again.
You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to the Monster Prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you?
Oh,
I literally
great.
just got asked, and I said no. What a shortcut to Lame Town.
Nice.
Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you.
Nice.
I think I just puked in my mouth.
Oh
Sounds about right.
Prom. With
Oh,
Julie, you want to
no.
come hang out on a park bench?
Neither of you should has to be right. Yours seems like a hard nut to crack.
Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end, you became homeless. Don't you even don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
Yeah.
Leah, you want to be the homeless person who hangs out near the
Yeah, if
bench
you could just
that
give me a
everyone-
box, that'd be great.
Just sad and alone.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Nathan, prom royalty. Emily?
It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah!
Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So
Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive.
At that moment, Miranda becomes. Oh,
Sorry,
Huh?
I was opening. Someone sent a.
Lopa Knight did Julia Scott fan art.
Yeah, I wanted to see what that was. Oh, it's
It's
fantastic.
very good.
Thank you. Sorry.
At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork! Prom night arrives and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun.
Prom King?
After the coronation,
Ironic.
Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he could now
His
embrace.
glasses are melting.
Then he puts his hands over yours and says,
And
and
you
you
know
know
what
what
the
the-
biggest cliche I've ever been avoiding is? Love. And I don't even care how cheesy that sounded.
boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either.
Let's do this!
Yeah!
Prom? I'm not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler. I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom? I should check.
No.
I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I'd love to go to prom with you, but my kingdom. Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going with you to prom. I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space in one Scott for both ruling a kingdom and love.
Oh
Why?
my god!
No.
Scott leaves, and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay. You started all this to seduce Scott, but now you put more value on his happiness and his pursuit of a career as the king of a totally fake kingdom.
This is my nightmare.
You stay by his side as the best furry conciliary that has never existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, his kingdom sees that.
King Scott!
Scott thought
Oh
his
my
kingdom
God.
and love weren't compatible, yet it seems quite the opposite. Scott subjects to drawing lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you. Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship, and it ended up being closer to all that NSFW art.
So,
Oh, man.
did I do good or bad? I didn't get to go to prom, but it sounds like we fucked a lot in the woods.
Hey, we got two
Right.
secret endings.
34 new events, 35 new outcomes.
sweet.
Wow.
Guys, did I win Monster Prom?
You
I'm the only
did.
one who
I
went
think
to
you
prom.
did.
Oh my god, Nathan's Blob Boy!
That was my first choice.
Those 3 weeks, epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a cheesy, weird fanfic of Two Lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Half of the characters are shirtless for all the right reasons. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy business. But no one ever does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin?
Why couldn't I talk to this lady? I want to talk to this lady.
People in the
Why
chat are
couldn't I-
saying that.
Why
He's
couldn't
nuts.
I talk to Blob Boy?
Miranda used her vast surf
Perfect
knowledge
boy.
to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her search to do the work. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war cult.
Apparently you can date the blob, Nathan.
What?
People in chat are saying you can date Blobbert. That must be
How?
like a hidden path.
Hey guys, there were a lot of battles left in the war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Gotta
People in
look up
chat are
how to
saying
date.
everyone in that photo is dateable.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck.
That's fun.
Guys,
That-
this
does
was
that mean
so
you
much
can-
fun.
You
Me
can date
hanging out with the
witches?
girl who rejected me. That makes sense. On brand.
Guys, this was a blast.
Oh
I
man,
love that both of you asked the same person and she didn't want to go with either of you.
that's.
I wanna date
that
the
sucks so
witches.
bad.
So this is my correction-y person. I had a blast with this. I didn't know what I was going to think of it. Because Emily and I did Doki Doki back and did not have fun. But also I think like doing it as a group was a lot of
Look
fun.
at us in band.
And this game is much more like a board game with story sequences.
I love stats.
Yeah, totally.
I had a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, I mean, we
order
can always play
of
this
who I
again
love.
because it'll be faster next time.
I think we'll play it again someday.
Yeah.
Order of
I want
who
to get some
wanted
of the
to
weird
date.
paths.
This blob. That's other blob in the picture than Liam. But you know, Liam was fine. Jacob, you did a good Liam voice.
Thank you, Nathan. I'm glad we
Really?
got to date in the end.
I really felt a connection there.
Hey,
I wanted to date Julia Scott, but we can't all get what we want.
It happens,
Julia,
bro.
Julia, were you just doing Scout but with a deep voice?
I guess so, huh?
I think someone asked, "Is Scott just Scout?"
A big
Oh,
nice
hey!
idiot.
Picture of Nathan and
Aww.
Yeah.
friends. Adorable.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
unlocked 2 new
Hey,
images
where
in
can
the
we
calendar.
find everybody on the internet?
Why can't I get to this game? There it is.
I'm at Nathan Yaffe, and you can also watch Drawfee on YouTube.
Yeah, please do watch Joffy. Hey, Emily, where can we find you on the internet?
Oh, Emily P. Heller
On Twitter?
on everything.
On everything. You can find me at Brian is a Goblin on mostly Twitter, also Instagram if you want. And hey, make sure to follow Dorkly on Twitch. We're here every Tuesday night from 9 to 11-ish, sometimes even longer, as you can see. Hey, Jacob, where are you?
I am at Flobcomic on Twitter and Flobcomic on Twitch, and also on the Drawfee program.
Hey, Miss Julia Lepetite, what's up with you?
I'm also on Drawfee. You can find me on Twitter at Julia Petite, or you can find me on Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram under Julia Petite Illustrates.
Hey everybody, this was so much fun. And also, I think with 144 current viewers right now, maybe
People
not
stuck around.
Maybe not the most successful one. I think one that you guys did while Emily and I were on vacation was possibly had more people, but this is the most popular stream we've done while we were here, which is very exciting.
People want to date them monsters.
People want to date. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure to tell people that we're here and we do stuff. Because we'd like to do more of it, but we gotta get it more popular first. Thanks so much, everybody. Hey, Julia, when you're ready,
I
get us the
am
fuck out of here.
going to close us out. Thanks
Bye-bye,
for
everybody.
Thanks for
Bye,
joining, everyone.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, friends.